Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be cooking some soups and be using some mushrooms. I'm going to show you how to dice up the mushrooms. This is how we'll be dicing up our mushrooms today for our soup. We'll also be using one large white onion, and we're going to dice up the onion very fine today, and I'm just going to show you how to dice up this onion. So the onion needs to be diced very small. I'm just going to show you how to dice this onion. You just dice it very finely like this. We'll also be using some carrots today, and this is the way we're dicing up our carrots today. Just slice the carrots. Also be using 4 leaves of kale, leafy kale, and we'll be just dicing them today. And this is the way we're using them today in our soup. This is where we'll be dicing them. We'll also be using some fresh parsley, and we'll be dicing our fresh parsley so we can put in our soup. We'll also be using 3 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, and 1 tablespoon of Italian mixed herbs, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, now all our vegetables is ready for the soup. We've diced up everything, and today we'll be using some vegetable stock, and this vegetable stock I've made out of some carrots and some onions and seasoned it. And what we're going to do now, we're going to split off our onions, and we're going to use some vegetable stock to split the onions off. So what we're doing now, we're just going to use a bit of vegetable stock to split off the onions and the garlic. So we're going to put the onions and the garlic just to split up the soup. Put them on a medium fire. I'm just going to let these onions cook out for a little while. Then I'm going to put the garlic in with it. Just let cook out for about 5 minutes. What I'm doing now, I'm just putting the 3 cloves of garlic in. I'm just going to let that split out as well. So I'll just put that in with the onions, and you can see. Then let that split out for a minute. I'm also going to put some pepper in it. I've got about 1 tablespoon of pepper, got a bit of salt, and I've got 1 tablespoon of Italian mixed seasoning. And what I'm going to do next, I'm going to put some parsley in it as well. There's about 2 tablespoons of parsley, but I'm going to save a bit. It's about parsley, and then I'm going to put some kale, the kale that we had before. I'm going to stir all that in, and then put a bit more stock on there. Put a bit more stock and let that cook out for about 5 minutes under a medium fire. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to blend the mushrooms I was cutting up before. Now I've baked off the mushrooms because I've dried them out. And then the 3 carrots, I've cooked them off, so I'm going to just blend this into some stock until it's creamy. And then I'm going to put it in the soup. And today I'll be using about 2.5 litres of stock that I've made. Okay, I'm going to put this on the blender now and blend it. What I'm going to do is just blend this leaf. Here we have it. Blended nice and creamy, look. It's nice and creamy inside, you can see that. That's how you want it blended. The carrots and the mushroom that I've just blended, and I'm going to mix it in. I'm going to let this, there you are. What I'm also going to do today, because I want the soup to be a bit more creamier than that, so what I'm going to do, I've got 1 cup of coconut milk, and I'm going to put the coconut milk in it. And I'm then going to let it cook out to about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to let that cook out now. This is what our soup looks like. It's nice and creamy. So we have a creamy kale soup, and the texture is quite nice. What I'm going to do now is put some in the bowl for you. I've tasted it already, and it tastes very nice. This is what it looks like in the bowl. So I'm asking you also to, you'll find all the ingredients that we used today in the description, and I also ask you to support the channel and subscribe. Thank you very much. This is what your kale creamy soup looks like today.